Well, good morning, folks. It's Friday, and you know what that means. And we're going to start off with a bit of good news, because between episodes, we did contact Oscar Piastri. We have renewed him as our reserve driver for 4 more seasons at a rate of 7,500. So, it was 750,000 a year. I think we got a nice option there. And if Fernando does decide to leave, then we could just shove Oscar in and we've got a nice cheap option. We'll promote Ocon to the number 1 car and bring in Piastri as number 2. That might be the plan, actually. Anyway, constructors, Ferrari are leading the way in the drivers. Charles Leclerc still leads by 29 points from Carlos Sainz, then Max Verstappen, Sergio Perez, Lewis Hamilton, Fernando up to P6. Look at that. If you missed the last episode, oh, please go watch it. And then George Russell, Valtteri Bottas, Esteban Ocon and Pierre Gasly, your top 10. So, that being said, practice. We'll go take practice, and then we will see if a qualifying around the Red Bull Ring. I've got a feeling, if Mercedes don't show up, we might be in here. Okay then, Q1 around the Red Bull Ring. Practice didn't go that well, unfortunately.
That's green light.
Both cars were having issues getting the setup right for this session. It does mean we're not going to have a lot of tyres to use, unfortunately. So we may only do the one flyer here and then try to get back on plan somehow. We'll see. So out goes Ocon. There goes a Ferrari in front of him. We're staring at some hoarding for some reason, some DHL hoarding. Because, you know, DHL hoarding. Let's have a look then. Alonso, Leclerc. Alonso only, half a second slower than Verstappen. Ocon a further 10th back, so they're pretty, I would say, normal. I would say that's a job well done there. I wouldn't put anything else on what I said. 81%. Yeah. All right then. We'll leave you at 81%, unless you'd like a front wing change, maybe. Give you a little bit more grip around the corners. What would you say? Would you like a little bit more wing, or would you like me to keep it as it is? I'm going to give him a little bit more wing. What's Alonso saying with his setup? 80. He's got optimal oversteer, good braking stability, great traction, great cornering, but so we don't know how he is on the straights. We just don't know how he is on the straights. That's the grey area. The good old grey area, I would suggest to you. But I reckon P4 and P6, if Russell doesn't improve, Perez has still got to set a time yet. If we can go P4, P5, Sector 1 yellow flag.
Someone spun out.
Stroll's spun out at turn 3.
So this was the Aston Martin.
Technically this is turn 3, and whoop!
And yes, that's where they spin
Whoops! Hollywood Land Stroll running go. There goes Perez into P3. Yeah, I think we're good. I think we can stay in, and no one should improve much. If we do, probably go down a couple of positions.
Nice job today.
Probably to the Mercedes. Hamilton really struggling this weekend. Yeah, no one's improved. So P5 and P7 will take that. Leclerc has another penalty. Oh wow, that's big. That is big if Leclerc has a penalty. We'll see how far down the order that Ferrari goes when all is said and done. But out of this session, we lose Mick Schumacher, Sebastian Vettel, Nicholas Latifi, Alex Albon and Hollywood Lance Stroll. And after a spin like that at turn 3, I don't blame him. I'm still thinking Mick Schumacher, you know, why not?
Radio
okay,
check.
Time for Q2. Yep, radio check, all is good. Right, we do have... yeah, we're going to have to use an old set here, aren't we? gonna have to use an old set, I think. I don't want to, but I am going to have to, unfortunately. I am going to have to. And we'll see where we go. Alonso in front of Ocon. I will do the reverse when it comes to... Wow, Ocon... Oh! Well, mistakes were made there, Fernando. Race winner, but he can still make the odd mistake now and then, can't he? Yes, we know, Alonso. We don't need to see it again. Everyone's like, this guy won a race last race. What the hell? Don't worry about it, Frankie, baby. Don't worry about it, Frankie. All good. It's all good. Baby. Right, let's see what we can and we can't do. What can we do? I don't know at all. Still a lot of fast cars to go out yet, and we're, what, P7? Oh, Hamilton's pucked his ideas up. As how... now Alonso's in the drop zone, so Alonso will have to go again. He's P13. I think we'll send out Ocon first on the new set. Oh, he's down to 79, so that change didn't work. That change did not work there, folks. Let's not talk about that change that we did. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Oh, yeah. Right. Let's send out Alonso now. And then let's send out Ocon right behind him. There we go. The two Alpines line astern. Things you love to see. Ocon's on the bubble. Alonso is in the drop zone. So I'll tell you what, let's take a lap with Alonso. See how he does. So you're flying down the main straight here. That is literally uphill there. Pick your braking point about in the 50-metre board. Oh, he didn't clip the apex perfect there, but he rode the corner nicely. As we head up the hill to the highest point on the circuit. Turn 2 is a nothing corner. You just drive through it. Here's turn 3. The slowest corner on the... Oh, great apex. He hooked that up absolutely beautifully, did Frankie, baby. Absolutely beautifully you hooked that one up, buddy. We are coming up to slower traffic into turn 4. Through turn 4, hit the apex. Yes, nicely. Turn 5, it's a nothing... No, yeah, that is turn 5. Then into turn 6. Yep, hug the apex. That's nice. Then turn 7 and 8. And then watch the commitment through turn 9 here. It's over the crest of the hill. You can't see it. And boom. Right there. And then turn 10. Arrive and drive. Boom, bang, gone. Up. Get up that grid as far as you can. Yeah, P5. Well done. And Ocon P7. That's what we're talking about.
We'll get some comments when you're
two greens in there for both of them. That's what we're talking about. Hamilton. Oh, Hamilton's out! Hamilton is out! Oh, Lewis Hamilton. Remember I was lauding him up earlier? He is now out. Followed by Tsunoda, Guan Yu Zhou, Kevin Magnussen, Daniel Ricciardo. What a shock for the books. Oh, dear me, Hamilton out. Who did he go out at the expense of? I assume it was Lando in P10 there. So fair play to Lando, man, for pulling that one off. Race control, DRS enabled. That's good. So we sent them out on... Now we've got these 2 new sets. Like it. Love it. Absolutely love seeing that. Right, let's go see what our first efforts are like then, lads. Ocon over the line. Oh, Alonso. Well, I was about to say Alonso pole. Oh, somebody went off there.
I think someone's run
Leclerc
wide.
runs wide at turn 9. Whoops.
And they've gone wide.
Whoops, that's a little bit wide. That should be a lap time deleted there for Charles Leclerc.
And the team had such high hopes today. What
That
a
should be
shame.
because that's track limits. You know? How Alright, somebody explain this to me. How has he been allowed to keep his position? Yeah. And that was a clear invasion of the track limits. How? How? That is something I think we need sorted out and addressing in the game. Who is all in agreement for that? But I tell you what, if we take P5 and P6, P5 and P8, I'll take that. Alonso riding the crest of a wave following his victory at Silverstone. Could we do another victory yet? Just remember, we got that side pod upgrade to come in yet. So, you know, if you know, you know. That's what I'm saying, right. Alonso out, Ocon out. Rest of the field out. Ocon, Alonso's not going to catch them, is he? I don't think he is. Alonso over the line. Does he? No, he's not going to catch him. That's brilliant. Does he improve? Only by a tenth, but doesn't improve his position. Ocon. Can Ocon get above Bottas and Russell? Come on, Esteban. Esteban doesn't improve. 2 yellows and a green. Yeah, you were never going to improve that, were you? But I think that is everything. And we're going to be starting P5 and P8 for the Austrian Grand Prix. Max Verstappen pole for the home race. You could bet the crowd absolutely enjoyed that one. But it might be P4 and P7, depending where Leclerc takes his penalty.
Beautiful blue skies overhead as the drivers line up on the grid. Looking here at Fernando Alonso. With a top 10 position on the grid, this race could really go either way for them. And here's the second Alpine. A top 10 position today, but will they be able to capitalise on it? And we're just moments away now. It's the race we've all been waiting for. It's the Austrian Grand Prix. And it's lights out, and away we go.
Indeedy, Crofty, away we go for the Austrian Grand Prix. And Alonso already up into P4, fighting Perez. It's a repeat of Silverstone happening all over again as we head up to, well, through turn 2. They only call that turn 2 because of the motorbikes. And then turn 3, literally there. Nicely done. Settle down, nicely done, nice and settled. We got Leclerc behind Ocon, so that's all well and good. We'll get you on. What should we do with you?
No lift and coast required.
Well, we'll decrease the lift and coast with Ocon. I think we could end up having a half decent race today, but we shall endeavour to see what the gods have in store for us, because there's part of me that wants to think that victory in Britain, and I will apologise to everybody for calling Fernando a beautiful Spanish bastard, but that's honestly how I was feeling at the time. Meanwhile, Ocon's looking at Bottas in the background there. We'll see how that pans out for him. In fact, it hasn't panned out very well. He's going to have another go, though, up to turn 3. Come on, Esteban.
Press and hold.
Come on, Esteban, get the overtake going.
Hold overtake now.
Get the overtake going. Go around the outside of turn 3. Loving your work. Loving your work, Esteban. Unlucky, son. Have another go. Have another go outside of turn 4. Please have another go. Alright, we'll go back on neutral with you. But I want you to get your elbows out today, Esteban. We're going to have a good race for once. We're going to have a good race. Let's simmer it all down. Settle nicely into the groove of this Red Bull ring. I think you can all agree, you see in the track map, it's a simple circuit, but it's a very challenging circuit as well, isn't it? That's what I love about the Red Bull Ring. It's very simple, but it's also very risk-reward as well. That's one thing that
That's a good overtake from
we
Alpine.
definitely like
Let's take a
having
look at
as
the
we
replay.
look
Now
at
have a watch of this.
Alonso.
Looks like
That's on the inside of turn 9. No, sorry, that's Ocon turn 9. Because that's George Russell. Is he going to have a go at Bottas down into turn 1? Yes, he is. Loving your work. Turning defence into attack. Loving your work there, son.
I think it's safe to say
Absolutely
that went
loving
down
your
well
work.
with the team.
That's what
Alpine just advanced. Let's see
that's what we
happened
like
there.
to see.
Now have a watch of
Right, let's
this.
have a look at
Looks
this
like
action here.
Ocon.
Now that's Bottas has already got past Ocon, so Ocon's just going to throw it down the inside of turn 10. Thank you very much. This could be an excellent fight here between
take
these
advantage
four,
and muscle
because
their
you've
way
got
through.
Ocon,
Excellent work.
Bottas, and I believe that's Russell and Leclerc back
That was a
there.
big
Yeah,
moment.
give it some,
The
lads.
team
Give it
are
some.
clearly delighted.
That's what we're talking about. Give it some absolute welly. Because you got those lot in Russell's now got past Ocon. Leclerc's run wide in
Let's have a
turn
look.
10.
Watch this.
Let's have a look
There's
at
Leclerc.
this one. Oh, that started back at turn
Oh,
9
dear.
actually.
That's far wider than
But
they would have wanted.
fair enough. That's going to keep him out of the way for a bit.
Was a bitter blow
Ferrari's
for the
strategy
team.
is not
And it
paying
may
off for
have
you
really
today.
hurt their- It's a
Alright, lap
race
9.
position
Russell's
gain for
overtaken
Mercedes.
Ocon.
Let's take a
I think
closer
Alonso's
look.
got past
Now, just
Perez
watch
as
the
well. We'll
Mercedes
see if
here.
replay comes up for that. As, yep, that's into turn 2. Fairly standard, fairly basic. And he's going to block off Bottas as well. Good work, Ocon. Good work, son. Don't worry, we'll get him back.
They'll be
Don't you
questioning just
worry
what
about
happened
that.
out there.
The strategy will be all ours today. Don't you worry. Right, lap 11. Ocon's overtaken
Here's the
Bottas.
replay.
So somewhere Bottas has
So there we
overtaken
have the
Ocon.
Alpine.
And George Russell's now disappearing off into the distance. That Mercedes is, let's be fair, that Mercedes is a very good car. There is absolutely
The team watching
no
on
denying
and
that fact
clearly
that
loving
Mercedes is a very, very good car. We'll see. Alright, lap 12. You can see, oh,
Take a
Alonso
look
has
now.
overtaken Perez.
Now watch this.
There we
Here's
go.
Alonso's car.
Loving your work, son. In fact, he may even go for more here. He may go for Alonso here. No, that's not Alonso, that's Carlos Sainz, I do apologise. Get in there. Alonso's getting stuck in today.
The driver's
He wants
seat there,
another
cheering
victory
them
to
on.
his name, and I don't blame him. He has the need for giving out big, massive W's.
Sounds
All right,
like
lap
someone's
14.
locked up.
Bottas has locked
Now
up.
receive Valtteri
See what
Bottas.
Bottas does into turn
That
1.
lockup
See you
could have
later.
cost them dearly.
See you later there, Valtteri. We will be seeing you.
The team are really disappointed with that.
She's off to
hope
go
it
find
doesn't
out
set
what
them
went
back
wrong.
too
Well, he grabbed a brake, it locked up, and he went onto the corner.
Oh, and
Right, lap
Ferrari
16,
just
Leclerc was
got
overtaken
away.
Ocon.
Watch
That was
this.
always going to be the
There's
worry that
Leclerc.
we had this fast Ferrari behind us chilling. So he's going to take us up into turn 2. That's fine enough. If Ocon can stay with him, if you can stay with him there, Esteban, that Ferrari
That's going to
might
take a
be
big
about
blow
to
the team.
drag us
Will
along
they be able to recover? We'll see.
up the road to the other cars. Right, lap
That's a
18,
good
we are.
overtake from
Ocon's now
Alpine.
overtaken Leclerc.
Let's see what happened there.
You've noticed
Now
there
have
on
a
the
watch of
mini-map,
this.
there's sort of
Looks like
breakaways going on. We got a breakaway of the first four with Alonso, Sainz, Perez and
Back in the
Verstappen.
garage, the
And then we
team
got this other
absolutely
little
loved
mini
it.
breakaway which has got Leclerc, Ocon and is it Hamilton? No, it's Russell, sorry. And they're sort of chilling in P5. So you got Guan Yu Zhou running wide in turn
Let's take a
7.
look at the replay.
Let's take
Let's
a look
another
here,
There we
and
have Zhou.
yep, that's
Going wide like
that's a bit wide there,
Valuable
Guan Yu.
time.
We don't need you to be over that side of the
the
circuit.
team had
He
such
he
high
looked
hopes today.
absolutely
What a
pissed
shame.
about that, didn't he? Where'd he pop from?
That sounds
I
like
know it's
someone's
a
gone
glitch
wide
in the game, but it's a funny glitch when it happens. Who we got
this.
running
There's
wide here? We
Leclerc.
got one of the Ferraris running wide. That's
right
Leclerc
off the racing line.
running out of talent at turn 5.
And that was a
and he's
bitter
got
blow
his
for the team,
engineers scrambling all over the place to try and help him out. That's one less car to worry about them. Alright, lap 22. Alonso's into P2 now. Russell took Ocon, and Ocon's now about to pull his pants down and take him back into turn 1. See, why don't they stop squabbling with each other and just get on with the fighting? The bin men have arrived, by the way. Always happens on a Thursday that the bin men
I think it's safe to say that went down well with the team.
arrive on the scene.
Let's take a closer look.
It always happens.
So there we have the Alpine.
Oh, look at it. Here we can see Alonso's pass now. Alonso into turn 1. I think he's going to have the lead of the Grand Prix. Yes, he is. Get in there, Alonso. Love your work, son. Absolutely enjoying your work.
The team are clearly delighted.
Enjoying your work immensely. That's what we're saying. If he can hold on to this lead, that would be very, very nice. That's a lovely view. That's a lovely view back there at staring at you two. Ocon's down into P6. So he's having a great fight here with George Russell. We'll have a look at that pass right now.
Now, just watch the Mercedes.
Yeah, simple DRS zone into turn 4. Nothing doing about that. I'm trying to think where to go with this, because he's not happy, is he? He's not best pleased. Can we have a sip of Jesus juice here? No, we can't. But we may be about to be done by this car down into turn 1. We've got Verstappen all over our rear end, but look at Sainz coming up the outside of Verstappen. Defend for your life there, Frankie. We do not want that kind of armada. Look at that. If you had told me that was a thing, that would be very scary. Ocon's now got back into P5 ahead of George Russell. It'll pop up in a second. Alpine gain a place.
Here's the replay. Now have a watch of this.
Let's look at the replay. Now watch here. It looks like Ocon. How's my Crofty impersonation for you? Oh, loving your work there, Ocon. He's come for the fight today. He has absolutely come for the fight.
Really loving that.
And I do have to say, it's about time he did. Meanwhile, look at this. We're getting a great view of this fight here between... we've got cars crashing here. And we have got a yellow flag. That's all we've got there. As Sainz has overtaken Alonso. Let's see what happens here. This is going to be Hamilton. And, Hamilton, tell them how you really feel. Hamilton absolutely yeeted that Red Bull out of the way. Ricardo is now locked up. There seems to be incidents happening all over the track here. That's into turn 1, that's standard. So it looks like Hamilton absolutely yeeted Gasly out of the way. We got another crash going on here. What's this crash all about? In fact, the safety car has come out. Right,
safety car. Safety
double
car.
stack. In.
Good on you, Delta.
Alonso's in the lead. So we'll get Frankie in. Can these soft tyres go to the end of the race? So medium, sorry. They last 56 laps. Let's do it. Let's do it. Get these on. And I think they can make it. And Ocon, let's do the same for you. Let's have a look at this crash. We'll have a look at that crash in a minute. In fact, Ocon should be good to go with the hard tyres. So Ocon should be fine. It's Alonso I'm worried about. Right, let's have a look at this this crash then. So what we've got here, we've got that's the Alfa Romeo run wide, and he's come back. Oh my word, that is suicide. What are you doing? That is silly. Vettel is out, but that was just silly as hell. What on earth?
Okay.
Jesus Christ. Right, in. Hopefully we get the... Oh, that's brilliant. Now here comes Ocon. This was timed to perfection. It looks like George Russell's going to carry on. I wouldn't have advised that there, George. Let's see if we can get Ocon in front of Verstappen here. That'd be brilliant if we could. There goes Leclerc, there goes Verstappen, there goes Sainz. But Ocon, he's back in the game now. Ocon is back. I like Ocon's chances here. Hamilton's just gone around the safety car. That's absolutely fine now. Doesn't look like Alonso will be able to make this. But if I know my Spanish guy, we're getting ready to restart here on lap 31. If I know my Spanish guy, if we give him the push command, he should be good to go. I have no problem that Ocon's going to make it to the end of the race. No problem Ocon making it. Look at this traffic jam here behind Alonso. You got George Russell hanging out there, Perez is hanging around there, Leclerc, Verstappen, Sainz. I think Perez is going to make a point here because this Mercedes is off strategy. Vettel out of the Grand Prix, Ricciardo out of the Grand Prix. And Alonso needs to get up and go. Get up and get gone. That's what we need him to do. Worry about everything else later on. That's all I can say to that. If we worry about that later on, they'll be absolutely fine. No problem. If only we can get Ocon send that there. If only we can get Ocon moving, that would be fantastic. But if George holds up these other cars, that might just give Alonso a little bit of breathing room, and the little bit of breathing room he needs to make it to the end of the Grand Prix. Alright, Leclerc's run wide.
Okay,
is this going to be into turn 9? Yes, it is. And he's, oh God almighty, I thought he came back into traffic then. The AI really, we had 2 crashes in this race. It's had everything this race. There might be another yet. 39, Alonso's overtaken Sainz, so it looks like all these lot have caught back up to Fernando. George Russell is the cork in the bottle, as they would say. And Alonso retakes the lead. But Sainz is now looking to retake that position back from him. I'm loving the guys today. They are doing an absolute effort. Right, lap 42, Sainz is back past Alonso. Yep, down the front straight. As you would expect. Sorry about the creak in my chair. Is creaking all over the place. But absolutely loving your work here, lads. I must say I am loving your work.
The team are really disappointed with that.
Loving your work entirely. Don't be too downhearted here, team. Russell's now stopped. So we got to watch out for Russell towards the end of the Grand Prix. Yellow flag out there. I wonder if it was Hamilton again.
Who's running wide there?
No, it's Verstappen. Oh, hello, Verstappen. That's a car out the way, and that's Ocon up a place. Brilliant. Get that guy out the way. The Red Bulls are not having it their own way at their home circuit. That is what we are talking about here, gentlemen. Let's push on, shall we? Right, lap 46. Alonso's back past Sainz. This is going to be I think this is going to be something that goes on throughout the Grand Prix here. It'll be Alonso past Sainz, Sainz past Alonso, Alonso past Sainz, etc, etc, etc. It'll just be one of those continuous on and on and on things that happen.
The team are clearly delighted.
It's just gonna carry on throughout the race, literally throughout the race. All right, Yuki Tsunoda's had a spin.
Now let's look at this.
Let's have a look down into turn 4. And aggressive has binned it in the wall.
That's the spin.
All right, Alonso's back past Sainz.
Okay, so there we have the Alpine.
Oh, and look who's just quietly lurking there in the background. Ocon. He's just chilling. Esteban's just chilling back there. That's what we like to see. If he's saving his stuff as well,
I think it's safe to say that went down
that's
well with the team.
that's the kind of action we love to see from him. All right, on to lap 51. Ocon's now past Sainz. So Esteban Ocon has finally woken up, and now he's decided now is the time to move. Move Esteban Ocon into P3. Yes, please. We got a double podium on here. Where all of a sudden it's like a couple of upgrades have come in. And we're finally figuring it all out. Figuring it all out. It's what we love to see. If only we could get that bloody Hamilton out of the way. I think he has got out of the way. Perez has now overtaken Alonso, so Sergio Perez takes the lead in the Austrian Grand Prix, not the Australian Grand Prix. Wrong country! Don't pick me up on that, Trent, please. I'll get a geography lesson off Trent in a second between the distance between Austria and Australia. I'll give you a geography lesson. One contains too many letters. Let me close that down while I'm here.
Just gained a place. Here's the replay. Okay, here's the
As Ocon has decided now to Alonso's back past Perez. Ocon's now losing the position to Sainz. It's all kicking off here in this Grand Prix. The top four are literally covered by a piece of paper. The top four are covered by a piece of paper and not much else. Stuff you like to see. We got another safety car. Multiple cars have crashed again. Yellow flag. No safety car just yet. Crash involving multiple cars. It's gonna be Norris and Bottas. And Norris into the back of Valtteri Bottas. What is going on today? Alright, lap 58. Alonso's back into the lead. Going to be up into is it? Oh, yeah, it is. I was going to say, where's Ocon got? Oh, Ocon has dropped off. That was always going to be the worry. That was always going to be the worry because Ocon is. I don't know what it is, but Ocon just doesn't have the pace to keep up. Right, lap 59. Yeah, Ocon's dropped off into the clutches of Verstappen now. We've got Perez going and Alonso fighting for the lead here. Alonso back into the lead ahead of Sergio. Loving your work, Frankie. He's going for 2 in a row here. I'm not expecting a championship win in this season, but if we can give Fernando Alonso the car that Fernando Alonso needs, I reckon next year we can be really contending for race victories. Verstappen's now got past Ocon. Yeah, wear these tyres out, Esteban. You're going to make it to the end of the Grand Prix, I know you are. That's absolutely fine. In fact, what I would do now is stick with him, and you'll gain right up to the back of this train right in front of you. That's got Sainz, Perez and Alonso in. So that's what I would do. Stick with him. Stick with him, Esteban. Alright, lap 66. Esteban didn't listen to me.
Right, watch this.
We've got, what we got going on here? We've got a Haas running wide. That'll probably be Mick Schumacher. Because Mick Schumacher.
And the team had such high hopes.
Why wouldn't it not be Mick Schumacher? It generally is if it's a Haas running very wide. Right, on to lap 69. The top three are separated by 0.6 of a second as Latifi has now run out of talent. And again, some will argue that Nicholas Latifi didn't have the talent in the first place, hence is why he's now decided to leave Williams at the end of this season. In real life, not the game. Oh, come on, Alonso. Alright, lap 71. Unfortunately, Alonso didn't have the pace to hold on. His tyres have gone off Perez, but look at this fight we've got going on here between Perez and Sainz on the last lap for the Sainz has now gone past Perez. So Carlos Sainz takes the lead of the Grand Prix. I know we haven't got the race victory, but it's a P4 and a P5. I will take that. It's a fantastic result for the pair of us. Perez is now coming back past Sainz. And Sergio Perez is going to take the lead again. Are they still side? Oh, they're still side by side. Oh, this is great on the last lap of the Grand Prix. As they pass the stricken Lewis Hamilton, who's got no front wing to his name. But loving your work. Absolutely love the work of these two. It looks like Sergio Perez is going to hold on and win Red Bull's home Grand Prix, the Austrian Grand Prix, ahead of Carlos Sainz. But what a fight these two put up all race. There you go. Sergio Perez wins the Grand Prix. Alonso's going to come home, finish in P4. That is an excellent work there for Fernando. And Ocon finishes P5 as well. It's a 4-5 and we beat both Mercedes. And we beat another Ferrari as well. Tell me that this car is improving without saying that this car is improving. Absolutely, they're loose. Get the swear words out. Fuck yeah.
That's a check flag.
I'll say it so you don't have to, buddy, but fucking yes, get the fuck in. That's what we're talking about. Very pleased with that.
Pick up as well.
Absolutely over the moon with that one there, gentlemen. Over the moon. I think it shows as well the improvements
from the Alpine driver
that we are making as a team. And we are making some big, hefty improvements. If you think about it, when we took over this, I don't know what they're celebrating about. We already got a P4 and a P5. No need to go over the top with the celebrations, lads. But from where we picked up, right, we were, what, best of the rest? We're now legitimately fighting these teams in front of us. We are now legitimately fighting them. So Perez wins the Austrian Grand Prix ahead of Carlos Sainz, Max Verstappen, Fernando P5, Fernando P4, Esteban P5. Gasly, Russell, Leclerc, Magnussen, Guan Yu Zhou up 6 places to gain a point. That's brought Carlos Sainz closer to Leclerc in the championship. It brings Fernando closer to Lewis Hamilton in the championship. Esteban up a place. And we're snipping at the heels of Mercedes. You were like, Everyone go, oh, Ocon's got an experience point. We'll have some of that. We didn't use Piastri this Grand Prix. But we will do in the next one. What's next up? France, our home Grand Prix. Oh, yes. I have to say, lads, absolutely enjoyed your work out there today. Nothing but praise for you. Alright then. So, yeah, we did well. But, oh, hello, we're going to hear. Our annual Aramco F1 in Schools World Finals is started with the aim of spread awareness around careers in science and engineering through the magnetic appeal of F1. We would like to invite your staff to attend finals of the event this year. No, oh, well, yeah, why not? I'm all about getting today's youth into F1, so absolutely, get Esteban and Fernando over there. We will make sure they are over there. Right, sporting regulations, as you know, we may change regulations. We're proposing new sporting regulations, so they're talking about taking away the points for the fastest lap of the race. I would be against this because we've seen before that a championship can come down to 1 point, and it could be that 1 point that decides everything. So for me, I would be against taking away the fastest lap point. So that would be for me. Plus, I'm thinking further down the line when Esteban's got a development point. Hey, Esteban goes up to the 86 rating. Nice. We improved his adaptability. Alright then guys, so thank you very much for watching. I hope you all did enjoy. If you did, don't forget to hit that like button. Subscribe if you haven't already done so. We will see you tomorrow for NASCAR Heat 5. We'll see you next week for the French Grand Prix, our home race for the Alpine team. So stay safe, be kind to each other. We'll see you tomorrow for NASCAR.